This stream's background music has been brought to you by Audio Library, music for content creators. Check him out in the stream link description below. The stream will begin in just a few minutes, so sit back and relax. And I think with the fading out of that song, I think we're going to go ahead and get started. It just sounds like it's just going to be you and me, Landon, if you're still there in the chat. Channel gets pretty quiet at this hour, and I'm not really good at scheduling crap. So, abracadabra, here I am. We are live. Hello, future audience. Hello, current audience, whoever we have. My name is Caden Nighthawk. Welcome to the live stream. Good lord, has it been so long since I've actually done one. I think the last one I've done was like, I don't even remember. It's been too long. So I don't really have a special plan. It's just going to be formatted just around like a casual stream. It's going to be, it probably won't really last long. It's just going to be formatted around like an Ask Me Anything, just to hang out, fireside chat at the moment. You are more than welcome to ask any questions at any point in the stream. I'll try to stick around at the end if like I'm done rambling and venting here in just a little bit. If you guys just want to say anything. Donations are optional. They are not necessary. Just no need. I don't even think it's set up, but you do what you want. So let's, I guess we go with that. We got 2 viewers. What's up, y'all? Glad everyone can make it, or glad everyone can see this later. So this is actually gonna, I really hope that everything is working okay. Like I said, it's been a while since I've streamed because like I've been busy in life since, and I'm gonna get to that in a minute. So I hope everything is working okay. I'm hoping you guys can hear me okay. All the audio is clear, connection is crystal clear. Let me know in the chat if it's all good to go. Blah blah blah. But this stream is gonna be more over orientated around like a life update, just kind of just like literally a life update, I guess. Just to show you like where I've been, what has been going on in the background, and so on and so forth. So, shoot, where do I even begin? There is if you happen to notice the way things have been on my channel, like I've just been shifting in like the type of content I do. Like you don't really see me out and about doing vlogs, working on projects, and doing other stuff. Just kind of quick and dirty, easy things here and there. Has to do with how my health has been recently, and it's not mental health because, well, to be fair, I've been going back to college this year has been fantastic, so I didn't have to worry about being isolated. Which from the last We Need to Talk video, that was not fun. Just sitting here going insane. I need a drink. We don't have water. That's just fantastic. See how long I can go before I need to go grab a drink. So, okay, so where was I? Give me a minute. I'm sorry. It's just we're going quick and dirty with this. I don't really have a plan. It's one of those streams. I'm sorry, guys. So being able to go back to college has been fantastic. Just being able to be with people has actually boosted my mental health and whatnot. But it's more over physical medical injury problem, and it's I to this day I still don't really know. I do know, but I don't know what's going on. So in order to kind of help explain, we need to kind of rewind back like 7 months ago. In retrospect, when the Scooter Saga video came out, is about the timeline I'm talking about October 2020. I didn't film this, but off camera, I was trying to get the steering tube out so I can weld it to the frame and whatnot. And what I had done is like I had my legs perched around the wheel, me trying to pull up like this on the handlebars after I loosened the bolt and whatnot. I'm trying, I can wiggle it loose this way, but I'm trying to lift it up. It wasn't doing anything. The thing was seized shut. So, I was stressed out that day. So it's like I really couldn't do much anymore. So that's why I kind of sounded tense towards the end of the video, if that was the case back then. So what happened was, like after like that day, maybe a few days time, my legs started to hurt really bad to the point where I couldn't walk. And then that weirdly healed up, but then it transitioned to where I couldn't really reach with my arms very well, and actually, and I'll get to this in a minute too, and I'll get to this in a minute. But then that healed up, and then while on campus, doing my work study, for one thing, riding the scooter and trying to do bunny hops while having maybe a 10-pound backpack on my back probably wasn't a good idea. When I finished up with my finals back in December, in the middle of it, I woke up one morning and things are just ramping up. I had symptoms of tennis. Oh, did something happen? I don't think. Okay, nothing. Okay, so I had symptoms of tennis elbow and golf elbow. And if you don't know what that is, it's essentially like the muscle pain that you get right. So tennis elbow is on this side, on the interior side of your elbow. And you basically get this pain when you're trying to move it around. And golf elbow is on, well, rhetorically speaking, like tennis elbow, but on the outside here, the outside elbow. I would have pain in my arms. My wrist would be acting like I couldn't really move them. Like trying to twist them like this really hurts. And sometimes hitting this each day is different. And so something was wrong, and I went to a doctor. I went to the doctor like a few times. The first visit I had, they confirmed I had overstrain in my shoulders and, well, carpal tunnel. So that's why I'm wearing these. And it's just, it hasn't been, every day has honestly just been hit and miss, like how I feel, because as my day goes, it's the formula of like what happened last time, or no, what happened previously, like the previous day, previous hours, or what was I doing back then, what am I doing now, and then how is it going to affect me later, along those lines, essentially. So then I started physical therapy, and weirdly, let's see. So I'm just trying to think. There's a lot that's happened. The list, this story can go on and on, so it gives me a good stream. Bosh! So I had physical therapy, and then when I left, I was feeling fine. But then the next day was just nope, not at all, not happening. So I went back again to the doctor, and I decided to do some blood tests for what was it? Autoimmune and rheumatoid arthritis. A whole bunch of blood tests and stuff. And the results came back within a few days negative, which, I mean, the good news is great. It doesn't mean I have autoimmune or rheumatoid arthritis, like joint pain in the fingers, because, my fingers are hurting too in carpal tunnel from like the repetitive motion at the keyboard. Because, I mean, let me give you like a little quick tip. If you want to like avoid developing carpal tunnel early on, because it's too early for this. I'm 22 now, mind you, and you should be getting this more over like in your 40s or 50s. So when you're at the desk, you want to have, you don't, it's hard to do this without like moving the camera, and I don't want to move this camera I'm looking at right now. So let me try something really quick. I can go bam. No, I can't do that. Oh no. Wait, yes I can. Aha! Okay, so I got you on this webcam here. You're coming with me for a second. So you don't want your elbow to be less than like 90 degrees or so. You want it more like an obtuse angle like this when you're doing it. And my desk was like this, so that means your wrist was up like that, and it doesn't end well. We'll just leave it at that. Now give me just a second just to go like that. Perfect. All right, so there's that. And shoot, where was I? Carpal tunnel, repetitive motion. I lost my phone, lost my train of thought. I'm sorry. Give me a minute. Oh yeah, blood tests. So they came back negative, and you know, doing more physical therapy here and there, trying to just change things up and about. And now it's mid-January, and you know, things are still going downhill. And then I also did x-rays too for said shoulders and also my knees, because by human error mistake, I blew up my knees. my knee joints are hurting, so it's kind of hard to get up and out of chairs. It's hard to go up downstairs. It hurts to get in and out of cars right now, because you know, I decided to be putting together something where I had to use my knee as the prop up to hold something in place. And then I started shaking, thinking, ah, crap, I'm going to feel this later. Sure enough, I did. Right knee goes out. Overcompensating in the left knee means that one goes out, and just teeter-totters back and forth. So there was that, unfortunately. Got the x-rays back. Results came back also negative, which means great, you know, nothing's broken. But it doesn't mean I still have an answer like what's going on. You know, it could be potential that it might be like some kind of virus, not the COVID, not coronavirus. No. It's the terminology. If you want to look it up later, it's like the Epstein-Barr virus. It evolves kind of around joint pain being spread around the body, and it's essentially kind of what's going on, like in my fingers, my elbows, and still my knees. So yeah, that's like the major reason why I haven't been focusing on some of the projects outside, is because they were like physically intensive, and I couldn't do it, and I felt terrible, and I was depressed since, and it's just like, sorry, I just need a minute. It hasn't, the last 7 months haven't been fun, but I do want to look on the bright side though, and actually fortunately report that things are actually starting to get a little bit better. As you know, time progresses, things are slowly starting to heal up essentially, and I'm actually starting to do more now, but at the same time, you know, knowing my limits, don't want to do too much, and hopefully, fingers crossed, not have to rely on ibuprofen, because painkillers are wonderful, but they don't do good on you long term. So that's another word of advice for you. But I started doing more, like, you know, trying to be more active, and I had different sets of physical therapy exercises, and then I started seeing a chiropractor as well, and boy, let me tell you, they work wonders and they work miracles. They gave me a little bit of an answer. It's not the definitive answer I'm looking for, which I'll define that in a minute, but they noticed and pointed out that I have a little bit of scoliosis in my back, or in my spine, or my back. So that means my spine's kind of like this, and well, as you can probably tell by my slouching, is because my posture sucks at this rate. So bad posture, don't develop it. Try not to slouch if you can help it. There's physical therapy for that if that is an issue in your guys' future. So yeah, chiropractic visits here and there has been very helpful. And then, so yeah, like I said, I started doing more, and I realized I started to like feel a little better here and there, and then I have adapted like I developed an adaptation strategy because, like I said, just to make sure like no one limits what can I do that's the least physically intensive in my life. So I don't really know how to describe it, but basically it's just, some days are just hit and miss. There are some days where I actually feel great. The weather's beautiful outside, and like I'm out there working on the projects just fine, and then it's a good day, and then the next day it's just blah. I feel sore afterwards, both in the set of like, I felt great, or like I was doing late or physical activity, which means yeah, you'll get sore, but like it's not the sore you really expect because something's torn, something's tense. It's still a long story, and it's like, why couldn't I see someone quickly? And I'm just gonna leave this just for personal reasons that insurance is complicated. We'll just leave it at that. So I am gonna be seeing a doctor here again very soon. So hopefully the definitive answer I'm looking for is, Caden, you did these things, which makes me think, or which makes me to believe you have this. So we're gonna make you do this, because the past visits I've had with doctors is just, I don't think they said it could be this and it could be that, but they didn't say what, it's this, it's that, which it's again it's still kind of stressful, but somehow in the midst of it I'm still pulling through, and here we are in May 1st, no, not May 1st, excuse me, May 2nd. Well, I've actually pulled through my last semester of college, and if you give me a second, guys, I have something to show you. Where am I going? Let me put that up. I'm still here on the microphone, but I'm not here on the webcam. Gotta get up. There we go. Show a little something here. Okay, I got it. All right. Hang on just a second. Click that one. I recognize this as a cap for a cap and gown. I'm done. I've graduated my university with a bachelor's of science in mechanical engineering. So that was a very wonderful feature, and I feel like that might have had partially something to do with like why things just ramped up, because what I don't get like I understand like why all this stuff happened, but what I just don't get is just there's this 2-month gap where things are kind of just chill, and then 2 months later things just start ramping up like no tomorrow essentially. But I feel like stress might be one of the contributing factors of like what's been going on, but like having this or like graduating was a feat. So I guess that leads me best on to my next train of thought, my next little thing I want to talk about, since, well, that's, I feel like I don't even know. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but in short summary, like, how am I doing? I'm actually doing, I'm doing better. Like in the last months, like at the beginning of this year, like the curve for like how life is going, it's just been straight downhill hell. But now it's starting to, like, as the months progress, it's starting to kind of do this kind of shape where it kind of levels out, but it's not going back up. But things are starting to get like better. Like I said, I'm starting to do more. I'm not feeling as much pain as I was at the beginning, and then, I'm still getting some help looking for answers. Yada yada yada, and I graduated. So yeah. So anywho, but yes, I'm doing better. I'm hoping, since I've been out in the garage recently working on the projects, you should hopefully in the near future here soon be seeing some more videos regarding that. I have a couple other videos I still need to edit too, but since it was my last semester in college, I had to put that first, so I didn't really have time to edit it. So it had to be like the quick and easy things that you saw, like some of the Blockline trailers, for example. So anywho, yeah, I guess I could keep this short because maybe some of the later viewers that see this, like if they can't make the stream, essentially, are gonna see this and be like, you know, things are gonna be changing. So what does that mean for this channel? Am I gonna be deleting it? Am I gonna be posting more? What's next, essentially? I said this. Okay, actually, no. Back up. No, I'm not deleting the channel. No, I'm not abandoning the channel. There we go. But as far as like posting more, I said this time and time again. You know, I got free time now, a little bit more free time. So I'm hoping to be actually, you know, like I said, get those videos out. Hoping to do some more live streams, because actually I need to like really clean this up, because real quick I'll show you, this looks like garbage right now and I would need to redo it, and also it's on the wrong screen. Hey, it's my Twitch screen, how you doing? So hubba. So yeah, I'm hoping to do more live streams soon now that I got more time. I love to get to the Let's Code series soon, because, you know, I don't want to say I've abandoned it. It's just I haven't like really been inspired to do videos recently, but it's just the reason behind that is because the next big thing, which I'll just briefly discuss, I guess, is just the idea of state machines, or just the idea of like explaining something that's wonderful, that simplifies things, but like how do you describe how it works? Or how do you describe how do you describe like what's going on, essentially? It's essentially like just trying to get things together. Like, how do I want to format teaching this wonderful new concept to you guys without feeling like I don't know what I'm saying like I am right now. Oh my god, I'm sorry guys. It's a wonderful system. I have a hard time explaining it. There you go. But yeah, so that's a series I still want to hopefully get back into soon. Of course, there's all the blockline cars I'm still developing here and there. You'll still be seeing plenty of those. I still plan to revive some of the older stuff that I've been working on, and also some of the stuff like I've posted progress of but never released, but then took a hiatus for 2 years and then came back. You know, that's also a funny story if anyone's interested in the chat. But yeah, but as far as the channel goes, you know, I'm still here, I'm still alive. I'll post at my own pace. Please just understand that, because, well, yeah. So actually, you know, I feel like I should also say this at some point too. Just like my gratitude I've had for the last 7 months, just off in the side to, shoot, where do I even go with, how do I even go with this? Obviously, one thing, I do have to thank my family for helping me get through this last year in college, just helping me, or supporting me along the way. You know, the community I've made there has just been a blessing. And also a big shout out to my friends on Discord. Not only just the Discord we've made like for this channel, which by the way, if you ever so wanted to join, it is down in the description. You can join at your own pace. But also just some of like the newer friends I've met recently. So I do greatly appreciate you guys. I mean, you guys are fantastic. You guys are really fun to hang out with. And yeah, I don't have the words right now, but to just express how blessed, how thankful I am. And honestly, let me take a minute to also, it's not in my script here what to talk about, but like give a minute to also thank you that is watching the stream right now, watching the stream later, or one of the, 720 subscribers on this channel. I think that's amazing. And also like just some of the popular videos, like the electric start video, the music making sessions like with lo-fi and stuff, all those other top 10 popular ones. I really thank you guys. I wasn't expecting that to just go skyrocketing like just within a few months. That's fantastic. I gratefully appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Um, and yeah, so regarding those two platforms, by the way, both Discord and Instagram. Discord, I would love to at some point grow. Where it's still an experiment at this point. I mean, right now we've got, if I can take a look, peeksy poo at it, we currently have member list. Where are you? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 people so far. It's still a small community, and again, it's all completely experimental just to see what goes on. So but no, big shout out to you guys, and apparently changing accents. You guys are more than welcome to come join it. As far as my Instagram goes, I don't know. Again, it's one of those. I don't really know. I'm not sure if I'm going to be keeping it long term, but at the same time, I still kind of use it to like give sneak peeks here and there. So if you guys want to go ahead and follow that, I think it's somewhere. Oh yeah, down in the description at Nighthawk22670 if you guys want to give me a follow or whatnot. And yeah, so actually I'll go ahead and actually show real quick that now the scooter's been turning out, because actually, hold on, let's not get, there we go, there's a good one. I'll show you real quick the scooter that actually started this whole incident. Wait, where am I? So hopefully you'll be seeing some videos soon regarding this bad boy here. It's actually finished, and actually it went really well trying to put that together because of the new themes that I got, which is a great transition, as Linus Tech Test would say. Not really, it's not a good transition, I'm sorry. Again, I'm going with the flow here. So you probably notice I got a chair, and actually I will do a little quick self-promotion, not sponsored. If I can get up, that is. This might be a problem. Check out my physical therapy, guys. Ready? Ugh! Ugh! See, it's like right here in my knee joints. I can't raise my knee because it's actually really hard. It hurts. But it's like right here in the kneecaps where it hurts the most. Sometimes it hurts in the knee joints and a little bit in the back of the knees. But check. That's not a good view. Alright, well I guess I'm taking you with me. So that's my chair. I got a new chair. I did it, I'm going back and forth, but it's like, I'm not really good at this. But basically, so, one of the things I wanted to do with, like, you know, since finances were getting better here and there, was to like use it for my health. So physical therapy and the chiropractic points is one thing, but another thing was also to help improve my posture. And this is the answer. That, if I can even point with the camera, this was honestly the answer to it. It's not like one of those more expensive gaming chairs. It's just like the same one that's like a knockoff that looks about similar or whatnot. But if you don't care, like, I don't remember what some of the reviews said, but if you don't, like, I don't like care how it looks or functions, but if you're looking for like the best back support, lumbar support, because it's got little pillows on it and the headrest too, I would highly recommend getting one of these. They're very comfortable, and I mean with the heating pad that's on my back here too, it's actually nice for when my back is really sore, for instance. You could recline it back if you wanted to. Let's see if I can do it real quick. Oh, yep, there it goes. Here I go. Whoa, jeez. But you could, God, you can recline pretty far back. I can go further, but I don't want to because it's actually a little uncomfortable right now because I'm tall. My hands is falling out. Uh-oh. Hang on. Ugh. So, oh, Will Hawk speaks. Thank you very much for joining. Discord. I was just seeing on the phone here. All right. So yeah, that should be back how it was, essentially. So I got this. It's very comfortable. $110 on Amazon right now. $110 on Amazon right now for this color. If you want to spend more on like blue or red, go by all means. But for the love of God, if you want something for like improving posture, sitting up and feeling comfortable. Just also because if you want a gaming chair, gosh darn it, get it. Just do it, please. I'm begging you. I think later, once the stream is over, I'll put a link to like this chair in the description if you're interested. But if you search up gaming chair, it's basically this guy for like around 110 bucks. The brand is covered by a pillow. Hang on a second. Ah! Freaking voice cracks. S-Racer. That's the one. But yeah. Oh. Ugh. Heck. So yeah, I got a chair. I also got a desk, an L-shaped desk, because, you know, it was my birthday recently. I got some cash for it, and it's like, I wanted a better desk than the one behind me, and, well, yeah, just because I didn't want to be on my parents' desk anymore. I just wanted something on my own, because the desk that I had previously was like a little tiny student desk, and, I mean, yeah, sure, all three of my monitors here can fit on it just nicely, but, like... Speaking of which, I smell food. It smells good. But no, it was a tiny desk. It was also falling apart, and it's just, I wanted something nice. And actually, it's a mess right now, but like the workflow was great. It needed a keyboard drawer, so, hold on a minute. I'm gonna make you go, wait, hold on. Abracadabra. Oh, and I pulled on that camera, darn it. Oop. Hey, look, the chat's popping up. Look at that. Uh-oh. But there's a keyboard. But nope, that's a graduate account. I made a keyboard drawer because I want to try to improve ergonomics before. At least in the past, I wanted to try to make a keyboard drawer, and it's helped before I got this chair, essentially. Because, and also there's another good reason why I bought this chair. Is the last two chairs, you've probably seen it in the background. 1 second, let me go abracadabra, and I am not centered anymore. Hang on. Whoop. That's not what. Hang on. That one? Nope. I swear it's every Twitch streamer's pet peeve is they're not centered, but fine, it's whatever. Okay. So the reason if you guys remember seeing if you paid attention in the background, the chair I was using, you know, it's a good chair. I've had it for a few good years actually, since like what, 2015, and it's 2021 now. So someone did the math for me. That's 6 years. Yes, 6 years. It's great, you know, but at the same time, I want to be able to improve my posture. So we picked up another chair that, you know, has a great, you know, height adjustment and the back support. But then I went to go pull on the lever to adjust the height, and then it sank. The piston was shot. And then you get up, and it rises back up. You sit down on it, and it goes down. So that's why, again, another reason why I bought this chair, because it's the best of both worlds and fantastic. I swear to God, go get one of these. But, and another reason why I've actually been able to... I'm sorry, it's one of those days. I'm ready to fall asleep. It's been a long, hard week last week, finishing up finals and graduation. So I really wanted to try to get back out there in January. Had things not have gone chaotically bad, but unfortunately, things were still going downhill and hurting. But I actually did myself a favor for the sake of ergonomics and for the sake of improving fabrication, because let's be honest, I love my stick welder. You know, it's a great start, like, for just getting an idea of like how you want to weld and stuff. But at my university, I actually tried MIG welding for the first time, and they had an augmented station, so like you can practice and whatnot. You can like get results like based off like, you know, how you're welding and stuff. And you know, my scores were actually like really good. So I was like, all right, I gotta try out the real deal. And I have to flex for this. If I hopefully still have, oh, that reminds me. Oop. One, my phone's gonna go off because my admins are welcoming the new members appearing right now. Let's see, just keep an eye on the welcome users there. Where are you? I know you're around here somewhere. Oh yeah, here they are. Alright, so these were my first ever MIG beads laid out. Check. Where are you, camera? Check that out. You can't really see the detail in it, but basically, it was clean. It was really good. I did some other practices. So that one was a lap joint. This one was like the butt joint, where basically you fill the gap in between the two materials there. This one was a little bit difficult, but then I started to get it like right here in the middle. It started to make sense, and this one was like full send. I got it. The T joint was, oh, come on, phone. The T joint was really good. So you're probably knowing where this is going. But I hate to say it, I didn't get a MIG welder just because, you know, they're expensive. You know, gas tanks are expensive, and then the Miller welders, the Lincoln Electric, all those name brand MIG welder machines, they're spendy. So, you know, flux core's easy. I got a wire fed flux core welder just to get to the point. And holy crap, doesn't make a night and day difference. Like it's a learning curve for sure, because all you have to do is you specify the material thickness on the machine, and then it takes care of the current, it takes care of the wire fed speed, and the temperature controllers, blah blah, all that good stuff. And show some more photos real quick. These, oh man, you can't even see because it's not bright. I'm trying to tilt the phone down so the brightness doesn't contrast. But those were my first practices, and it was really good. Like it was fun. I had a lot of fun. This one, or that bracket there in the middle here, was better than this one being welded on. And yeah, so that was something nice to look for, and that's what the scooter was welded up with. The wire fed welder actually did a really good job, and yeah. And what also would have helped for my sake, because, you know, when I'm out there on the floor. I got that puny little welding table I made, because I'll admit, you know, great start, you know, when you're learning to weld, but at the same time, you know, it's on the floor. It's not really ergonomic, if you know what I mean. So I had a weld. I got an actual proper Chicago electric welding table. That also is a night and day difference, because, you know, it's at a good height where you can put your workpiece on. You know, you can get in there at all angles. You can actually adjust the table too to put it on its side or at an angle, and it's also got these little flaps on the corners that you can put. It's like where you loosen these little screws, you lift up on these brackets, tighten them, and it locks like a 90-degree angle essentially on it, which I think is pretty cool. Let's see here, go ahead and minimize Discord real quick. And that would have been nice to have out in the garage, but like my health was just saying no, I can't. I gotta do it. So oh jeez, I gotta stretch my leg. So yeah, and then not in here with me, but in a different room is also a little creeper stool, because of what they call it. It's like down on the floor. It's like a stool you sit on, you kind of roll around with when you're working out in the shop. So I don't have to get my hands and knees anymore. I can sit and I can roll at a somewhat comfortable level, but I can't demonstrate and sit on it because it's hard to sit in and out of chairs. This one's okay because it's up high, but the lower you go, the more difficult it gets, because like again, I can't really bend my knees easily, like under load. Like if I do it free, like if I'm just trying to stretch my knees, that's a different story. But like in this case, it'd still be kind of difficult, which might also put simply forth like the drift track videos. I really, man, I swear the weather outside has been wonderful. It actually put me in a good mood and made me physically feel good. But I really wanted to take the drift trike out so badly to go do a little bit of sliding here and there. And actually, I got a cold start it here soon. Man, I'm tired now. And I'm actually getting thirsty from talking a little bit. So, you guys sit tight. If you guys have any questions, get Jerry to start typing it in the chat. I'll come back and answer them. I will be right back. I need to go get some water real quick. Okay, hang on a second. I'm here. Gotta get comfy. Oh wow, it's been 44 minutes. Jeez, man, I just ramble and ramble. So for those that are still here, or for those that are watching up to this point, I salute you for just being there. All right, here we go. Back to the fun stuff. What happened to my music? Excuse me. Yes, I'm still watching. Yeesh. Enough of YouTube these days. They. I'm listening to my tunes, and then, at just some random point, they stop. It's like they ask you, "Hey, are you still listening?" It's like, "No, yes, I am. You don't have to pause the damn video. Come on." Ah, but no tech tip. If you're gonna be doing long-term streams, which actually, I don't know what else to really do at this point. The best gamer fuel that you can have is water. Especially on these little talk shows like this. So yeah. So now what? Like I said, I didn't really have any other plans at this point. Like haven't really thought about like what to stream. I just want to like have a chat, an actual life update. Essentially, just letting you know like what some of the things are happening behind the scenes. How I'm doing in things. I guess maybe a closing thought I might actually consider here, because I think we're probably at the point where we can probably start wrapping up. If you guys don't have any questions, I do want to talk just kind of I don't know, I want to say, I guess shout out's not the right word, but just kind of remind of like of the Discord. What am I even saying at this point anymore? It's late, so. But no, I want to talk about my Discord because, suggesting some things for this community, because one of the things I'm currently having problems with is scheduling a freaking live stream. And, in the evening Pacific Standard Time, where my whole subscription base is asleep, or they miss it, or it's kind of a last minute announcement. So, there's a suggestions channel. I think there's a suggestions channel. I hope this is a suggestions channel. If they're not, I'll make a suggestions channel. There is a suggestions channel. So there's a suggestions channel on this Discord. If you guys ever have any like tips of like how we can grow this community, like maybe like say for example like ideas of like content you guys want to see, or maybe more in-depth explanations of like my previous videos I've done, or maybe like what's the word I was looking for? So extension of like what I've previously posted, or maybe like a remaster of blah, 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 of like maybe a previous video. There, the suggestions would help. But like, what would you do, or like how would you guys like to see, like in the event I want to do a live stream? How do you guys want to be? Or how do you guys want to know when I'm going live? Like, would it be best to have like a good notice, or like a good time frame of notice, instead of just kind of a last minute, hey, I'm going live, surprise kind of deal? Because I mean, like I wanted to try to shoot it like for an hour in advance, but then like I had a little bit of technical difficulties, and ended up being like 30 minutes later I start going live or whatnot. Oh, excuse me. So, and thanks Cody Badger. So yeah, if you guys have any ideas for like content, live stream, improving the live stream, like what I should maybe look into, blah blah blah, hit me up in that Discord. Hit me up on Instagram too. I'm still using it every now and then. You can hit me up in the comment section down below if you're watching this later. And yeah. We're at a point blank. I don't think I've got anything else at this point, really. So take a minute to just take a breath, spat a lot out at once. Oh my goodness gracious! 3K current viewers, one like, a couple chat messages here and there. Good to see that my little chat widget's right there. My son my little chat text, but it's working. Yeah. But that's probably that. I think at this point, then, if we want to think about these thoughts later, it's totally cool. I think that might be a good point to kind of wrap up the stream then for you guys. So thank you guys so much for attending, and thanks to you for watching this later that actually made it up to this point. Like I said, any suggestions you got, slap them in the comments, slap them in the Discord, slap them on Instagram, call me. No. And yeah, I do appreciate it. I don't have the words right now, but in the short term, I do appreciate you guys for all the love and the support for the last 7 months. Despite like I haven't really said much, it's just been complicated. It's been a rough ride, but we've got a new chapter for all of us since, you know, I'm done with school. I've graduated. I feel great. Yeah, I'm not really good at editing these live streams. I'm sorry. It's been a while. I'm rusty. I'm going with the flow. But other than that, shoot, I know there's one more thing. I know there's something else I wanted to say, but I can't think because I'm tired. I'll just leave it at that. And my name is Caden and Nighthawk. I'll be signing off for now. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys later.